and on and on into game number 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Collegiate Star League's 2015 season. My name is Rapid. With me is Phages down there on the bottom half of the screen.
Yeah. Not fixed, is it?
Actually, Vel'Koz. So minor shout out there. But we're swapping sides of CSU Long Beach now in the blue versus CSU Los Angeles already with one game under their belts here coming into game number 2. Drops the boards as they go for a deep invade, but Panda in the box there to scout them out. He knows what's up. We're already starting to see maybe an expedition to catch them out there. This is a somewhat interesting position to be in. You can already see 3 members of CSU LA walking around through their jungle. Little do they know what they are in store for. DarrYen sitting right on top of the board. He's got some tenacity. The Dark Binding, though, it's going to hit. There's the damage. The damage coming down. DarrYen flashing back out again. Is there enough damage? Something tells me no. I think I said damage like 10 times there. DarrYen blows the flash, but does take a couple of flashes with him. Both DDM and Liger Zeros use their flashes as well.
Yeah, now that's kind of what you want to do. I mean, I understand the invade coming out. You get the Dark Binding. That's pretty much it's one of the biggest things about taking a level 1 Morgana is you can start that Dark Binding. It's still a decent level of stun, or actually it's not a stun, it's a root at 2 seconds. So it gives you plenty of time. They got the flash out of DarrYen. DarrYen, as I was told in chat. It's DarrYen. They got the flash out of him. I don't think they needed to go so aggressive. They were a little hungry there, and they actually ended up giving more of an advantage over to LA now.
While we're on the subject of pronunciation, I'm pretty sure it's Kalista. And the only reason that I'm sure about that is from watching Hercules, The Legendary Journeys when I was a kid. And I'm pretty sure the protagonist, or I guess she was a villain in there, was named Kalista. So I'm just going to go with that one. Bottom lane, though, we got some early 2v2 trades. Trying to get that Banshee passive procced on 10 of clubs. He's backing away there. You like that anecdote, Vel'Koz?
Oh, no, I actually used to watch that a lot when I was a kid, too.
That was my jam, man.
Yeah, I was kind of sad that it almost never ended. Like, I always wanted him to fight the gods and just get it over with, but it never happened anyway. I'm still going to call it Kalista.
Downside, bottom lane, damage onto Vibes. But he's taking damage. There's the Ignite. The Flash forced out and a Summoner heal. Queen of Clubs in a little bit of a rough spot, man. Just look at that Banshee damage. So pronounced when you do get those double autos there. Check out how much damage that is. Yeah, 10% max HP. Just you get that for free if you both hit him.
Yeah. Oh, and I also just want to go and add in here. I had a crush on Lucy Lawless as a kid. That kind of shows you what kind of guy I am nowadays. Because it's still there. She's still freaking hot. Oh, she's watching this. Is she watching this?
I'm pretty sure she is. You got anything you want to say, Vel'Koz? I guess she knows now.
Yeah. It's all out in the open. Follow me on Twitter. At Vel'Koz. Oh, at CSL Vel'Koz now, actually. Liger Zero in the back lines.
CSL Phages. Yeah, done of damage. There's the binding gonna land. Vibes taking a lot to Rend. First blood. And he's not stopping yet. Uptempo double kill. He might even be looking for more. He's got that red buff. Got the blue buff. He's putting down the damage. Does he want to go for more? Still takes that binding, but in the end, Queen of Clubs, the sole survivor of everybody that came down to the bottom lane for CSU Long Beach. What a massacre, and what a way to start the game. There, Kalista already starting to get nice and fed, and a little bit of deja vu for Uptempo, who started last game with 2 kills as well.
Yeah, that was very ill-advised by Liger Zero, so he wasn't even full health. You're going against a Thresh and a Kalista. I'm going to still call it Kalista. You're going against a Thresh and a Kalista. Kalista has so much damage early on if you don't just CC her. And there was nothing to really see through there. There was a Dark Binding, but I don't think it really did much damage if it did land. I don't even remember if it landed anymore because I was too focused on Liger Zero's health bar is deteriorating.
Wow, DarrYen playing this top lane matchup incredibly well. Actually can be very difficult for Irelia because she wants to build attack speed from things like Trinity Force, but even just early on, Renekton just straight up out damages her if you're just going for the skill for skill. So you have to figure out a way to do extended trades to get yourself in melee range. A lot of like cute techniques for that, and DarrYen's mastering it up there. There's the reason. You can see there towards the end, DarrYen might need some extra additional help here. A little bit redundant there. Liger Zeros, though, looking for a gank in the mid lane, but deciding against it. Top lane, though, no decisions against that as WakeUpButtercup comes up to the top lane, and unfortunately he was scouted out there by a sole solitary minion DDM. We'll have to head back to base.
Nice finding on the up tempo. The vibe's going in though. Is he gonna land it? He's not. So,
Yeah, he's trying to do that trick where you look at one guy and then throw the hook at the other one. It's,
classic.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of mind games, but didn't have him that time.
I actually really do. It's very classic. Liger Zero's in the mid lane though. Yeah, he needs to be cautious. He's already down. Hold on, Liger.
Oh man, binding misses, but look at that damage up tempo, taking the lantern out of there. Teleport in there. Oh my god,
gosh.
just the tip of that. Glitter Lance catching up tempo. He's still alive. He's got potions running. 1 mana, 2 health, and needs to take a little bit of a breather to get those to kick in.
Now teleport is down for Long Beach, and that's for Lulu. So it's not a massive teleport advantage. I mean, it is good to have at level 6 to come in and try to save one of your allies, but now it's down, and actually DDM's teleport's down too. Panda in the box can shove very hard with his Vel'Koz. It is one thing that has a huge advantage for having a Vel'Koz in the mid lane.
Oh man, lands that tectonic disruption, the light form, disintegration ray. Taking down Lulu, what a play there. You gotta respect it. Bottom lane 10 of clubs, their end coming out. That's 3, a killing spree. Damage in the top lane as well. Turnaround stun from DDM keeps him safe, but another couple of kills going over to CSU Los Angeles.
And that's the advantage of roaming without getting any payoff. There was no level 6 for Fox main. Panda in the box hit level 6 because he was just in the mid lane farming and was able to destroy Fox main, no problem with his disintegration ray. Very nicely played by Panda in the box. A lot better start than he had on the Galio, and now easy dragon for California State University, Los Angeles. This is going to be no problem for them.
Yeah, Liger Zero's
and they get a hook.
Oh wow, nice one to land there. Unfortunately, oh man, if that binding had hit 5s, he might have been in trouble. But nice dodge there on the binding. Kind of interested to see Liger Zeros walk all the way top lane and get no benefit for that. Killed the Gromp. Oh no. But could have also snuck around to try to get that dragon too. Would have been risky, but either way. Dragon number 1 goes to CSU Los Angeles.
You got it.
7.5 minutes into the game, they are already miles ahead.
Man, and yeah, miles is an understatement almost. I mean, look at this. DarrYen. Half health DDM, no problem. He doesn't even have that many items. He has a longsword and a Doran's blade for his offensive items. Yeah. That is huge.
A little bit of mispositioning there by DarrYen. He actually walked out of range of getting his second blade surge off to follow up for that additional damage from Transcendent Blades. But even still, able to just continually burst down Renekton, who's coming back to lane. I like this decision from DDM to come back to lane with a pickaxe instead of choosing to itemize defensively, because he knows that he just needs that burst. He gets more sustain out of it, gets more damage, more everything. Always want to go aggressive as Renekton early on, and I think that's going to serve him very well against DarrYen, who comes back with a completed phage instead of trying to wait long enough to get that sheen by.
Yeah, and I agree with you on the Renekton pickup build as well. DarrYen on Irelia is so hard to build against early on because she has magic damage, true damage, and physical damage. The Equilibrium Strike, of course, gives the magic damage, which can do quite a bit of burst if you don't run any magic damage. So,
in fact, interesting anecdote. Back in the day when Irelia was first released, it was actually you built her AP. She was an AP burst assassin because of how strong Equilibrium Strike was. I think it used to be either a 1-to-1 or a 0.7 ratio on that. And so you'd get a Sheen, deal on-hit damage, then go Lichbane, and you just blow people up. Transcendent Blades also had quite a bit more of that. I think it was a 1-to-1 ratio on Transcendent Blades too, or maybe even more. But now coming in, gonna throw him out. Vibes locking down Queen of Clubs. No Black Shield there, the hook as well. That Black Shield a little bit late. Needs to go.
Nice. I'm sorry, WakeUpButtercup just came in and did an auto attack just to get an assist. That was really awesome by him.
He's like, let me just grab that extra gold here, and
yeah,
there
much.
We go.
I don't know. I was very giddy for that sort of action. Anyway,
now more damage up tempo, forcing out. Death Sentence misses. Up tempo wants to go for it. Gets that auto. Actually canceled the auto. Still took a turret shot for it. What are you just doing? They're trying to juke around 10 of clubs, but yeah, just let him go. Let him live. All right, they're gonna wait to push this extra wave in. I think WakeUpButtercup wants to go for this one. It's not gonna go well. 10 of clubs does not have level 6 here as well. Keep in mind, so we won't be able to stealth to escape this incoming gank, and actually backing out. All right, like the decision. No greed, no feed. Just walking back and taking the win.
Yeah, that's perhaps probably best. Liger Zero is going bot lane. I don't know how much of a difference he would have made. He doesn't really have much. He has a Sheen now, so he does actually have a little bit of burst. But yeah, best just to take your wins and go. Don't get too greedy. You have a perfect KDA right now. Just gonna roll with it, bro. It's no problem.
Speaking of perfect KDA, mid lane. Oh, nice! Whimsy actually canceled the Lightform Disintegration Ray. Beautifully timed there. Fox made impressive timing on that.
Very nicely. Now, Liger Zero is on the back foot as well. Dragon's still not going to be up for a while, so there's no reason to really be fighting too much in the river. Liger Zero, though, making his presence felt.
Okay, well, that time, more than just the Lifeform Disintegration Ray being canceled, the Lifeform being canceled there as well. Vel'Koz. It's Vel'Koz, Veigar, a lot of V names being played here.
No problem. Yeah, also DarrYen making his presence felt as well. He doesn't have teleport, and now he knows he can't win against cannot win against DarrYen. It's past that point. There's a Tiamat picked up for DDM, so he's gonna.
I'm pretty sure you say every single name differently than I do. I say Irelia, you say Irelia. I say Tiamat, you say Tiamat. I don't know.
You're from Texas, I'm from the North, man.
Oh, that is very true. I have correct pronunciation.
Oh,
you have
yes. That's what I say to that.
All right, well, back to the mid lane, which thankfully cannot be mispronounced. We're gonna have Vel'Koz returning. Components for Morellonomicon there for both mid laners, but just a little bit ahead there. Foxbane also having that blue buff, which should make a little bit of a difference as well.
Yeah, it's gonna help out. No, I mean, blue buffs always help out, no problem. And so Liger Zero, he's gonna be roaming into this top lane, but I said DarrYen was gonna go back, but now he's gonna stick around. That might give Liger Zero. No, Liger Zero. He's out of dodge now. Now he's coming back. There it is.
All right, DDM versus DarrYen. DDM's gonna have to commit to fight this. Goes ahead and throws down the ult. Knows he's got fire support coming in. Liger Zero drops the damage. DarrYen very, very tanky. The flash in, the last hit. DDM cashing in for that his first kill of the game. Second one there by CSU Long Beach.
Yeah, it's a very nice gank by Liger Zeros too to come up through, take advantage of the stealth, and that's what you need to do. He's been trying to do that, to take advantage of the stealth of the Evelynn this entire game, but it's kind of backfired so far until the top lane.
Oh, exhaust, ult, everything, pulling down flash to break those soul shackles, and look at the Dark Bind completely negated there. Fate's Call, thrown back for the knockup. There's the box down. Vive's pretty dead. No, the flash away, and there's the explosive cast. Knocks Queen of Clubs right into the death sentence. I couldn't even remember the name. So incredible, and now even more damage coming back out. There's the teleport from DarrYen, jumping on 10 of Clubs. Blade Surge for the kill. Does not get the reset from that. Does get the reset. A double there again for Uptempo, and I'm just, color me impressed. Cal State, Los Angeles cashing in over and over again.
6-0-1. A huge swing for Uptempo. Well, it's not been a swing. Hold on.
Oh no, Lifeform Disintegration Ray! He's turning it back around! Does he have the damage? No! I think he was actually tanking turret there too.
Man, I want to get back to this bot lane real quick. That was a beautiful play. I don't know if I've ever seen more coordinated play. I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen more coordinated play. Throw an explosive cask
into the hook.
Into the hook.
I don't know. I was just kind of done at that point. I was just like, okay, all right, you guys win. But wow, what an impressive coordination down there. And more impressive than that, almost, is that it almost seems like Uptempo is the only one allowed to get kills this game. He's got 6-0. Blade completed, even a recurve bow on top of those boots. I don't know, man. This is just impressive play. Both Game 1, Game 2, incredibly consistent CSU Los Angeles. Definitely impressing. We'll be looking forward to seeing these guys play again, later on in the season. And for Long Beach, you can definitely see that they've got some shades of success from the top and mid lane, or top and jungle synergy. That's working out pretty well. But a consistent weakness is 10 of Clubs and Queen of Clubs. That's down in the bottom lane, just completely outmatched here by a 6-0 Uptempo now, and man, Vibes landing those monster hooks.
And yeah, and that's not taking away anything from any of the other laners of, at least the mid lane of Long Beach. Foxbane did great in the laning phase last game. He's been not using his teleports too well this game though, and it actually cost him a turret. Panda in the box. I don't even think he cares about killing a Lulu, because it's really hard to kill a Lulu. He just wants to shove and shove and shove. He's letting Foxbane roam, and just relying on his teammates to just.
Oh man, a lot of damage down there. Miss on that Pierce, but the Ren's gonna be enough. Godlike up tempo. I don't even know, man.
On the bot lane.
Yeah, we got action going on both sides of the map. DarrYen trying to get some extra healing down. He actually wants to get these Blade Surge resets to be able to just dash around, but only so much you can do to get out of that one. Nice explosive cast. Is it enough? Just barely might be. DarrYen survives. Wake up, Buttercup. He's the ambulance coming to save DarrYen's life.
Oh my gosh, they cannot get a kill on this bot lane. They're trying so hard.
Oh, with life form disintegration rate from around the wall, Panda. He's bottom lane. He's landing the damage. Clashes in for a double kill. Where did Vel'Koz even come from? Just walk down there.
I was just talking about he doesn't even care about roaming, but now there's no turret to take, so he might as well roam. Fantastic play. Oh my gosh. So. Very nice roam by Panda in the box. Right moment, right time. Picked himself up a double kill, and now they may even get inner bot lane turret out of this one. DarrYen, I should say, has Sheen. He can hit turrets pretty hard, but they're actually just going to shove the wave and let this one go. And take a little bit of jungle camp in the meantime. Just go back and recollect themselves. There's 1,700 gold in the pocket of Panda in the box, so he can go back and get a huge item. Needs a large rod, maybe a little bit more. Maybe some wards to throw down. Actually, he already has an upgraded trinket at that, so really not much to obtain besides the new large rod. I also picked up an amplifying tome as well, so he's going to have a huge power spike coming back.
Yeah, bigger power spikes, though, when you talk about Trinity Force completed for DarrYen and the Kalista-centric Runan's Hurricane there for Uptempo. That is, it's going to be very, very scary for both of those champions, and I guess everything's scary across the map. Curious what that Crystalline Bracer's going into. I'm guessing a Banshee's Veil, maybe Warmog's Armor. Oh, that only works. Interesting how a few people know that. If you wonder why you don't see Warmog's Armor hardly ever built anymore, it's because it now only gives you the regeneration passive if you have over 3,000 HP. I just learned that a few weeks ago. I was just like, when did that get added? I never read about it, but kind of interesting there. So now a lot of damage down onto Uptempo, trying to take him out, but he's going to get the knockup by pulling a face call back over the wall. There's the life from disintegration rate, trying to get that damage out. Uptempo kiting forward, backwards, every different way. Queen of Clubs getting explosive cast back into the team. Where's the Ren? Needs to see it out there. Actually, not enough damage. And a shutdown on Uptempo. Hanging that turret for a little bit too long.
Yeah, finally goes down, but I think damage. Oh boy, he's on the back line.
Yeah,
it's
transcendent blades, transcendent plays being made there by Uptempo tanking the turret, so he died. But DarrYen there to pick up the slack is another alt carry. 18.5 minutes in the game, too early to even surrender. It's a 15-4 advantage and over 10,000 gold lead for CSL Los Angeles.
Yeah,
CSU.
It is early going in the brackets right now, but every game does count in the end. And in Los Angeles, they're playing out the gate really, really well. They're not doing any kind of troll picks. If anything, Galio could have been a troll pick, but that was honestly strategic counter, and that's what they were going for. And man, like if they play like this all year, it's going to be a really, really fun year over in California because they have a lot of really big teams, and I'm glad Los Angeles has a lot to add to that because I don't remember them being a massive team last year. This year, if they play like this, it's going to be great watching them throughout the season. It's going to be really interesting. 10 of clubs, he's barely going to make it. Uptempo trying to get as much blood as he can. I'm 1-2 now.
Keeping an eye on that. Yeah, he died a little bit over aggressively. Now has a Quicksilver Sash, so no way to lock him down even anymore.
Man, like that.
Could have even QSS there, but he can out lifesteal that support Morgana damage. Doesn't even need that lantern. Got that shield there even still, so. Well, Ren for the reset, but he's 1v2 and doesn't even care. Vibes, though, walks into a little bit more action, but Uptempo trying for the Ren there. Wants to get more damage than QSS to try to stay alive, but he misses the Pierce. So he'll go down again. DarrYen wants these resets there, but just needs auto attack. The explosive cast! Alley-oop right into DarrYen again. DDM coming in to try to turn things back around there. We might see a life form disintegration ray, but he actually just used it up there ahead of time, so. Missed that one, but wow, this explosive cast is just like, I don't know. I've never seen stuff like this. Wake up, Buttercup, making me wake up watching his play.
Yeah, man, that was a huge, huge play. That was a nice teleport from DarrYen coming into the back lines after everyone was pretty much exhausted. And nice explosive cast. Wake up, Buttercup has been pretty on point with these explosive casts this entire game. not only just throwing people into hooks, but also throwing people into the face of DarrYen. Very nice play. They're able to get that bot lane turret, and now they have complete control of the bot side jungle of Long Beach. I feel like they had it before, but now it's just solidified, having no turret to really guard in the bot lane. Now, DarrYen is up. Baron is also up now. It's 20 minutes. Why not go for it?
Nice binding there onto DarrYen, but he does have that Ionian Fervor passive. So less, more tenacity, less CC. Death Sentence lands on the Queen of Clubs. Is he dead over the wall? The Ren to pop him! Comes down, and so he goes down. A godlike DarrYen there to find even more kills.
This is a bloodbath, and it's all favoring Los Angeles right now. Long Beach have picked up 6 kills, but they are still down 14k gold. They're down 5 turrets. They have no turrets and no objectives whatsoever. Los Angeles has taken this by the reins and just ran with it easy, no problem.
Why would you take something by the reins and then run with it?
And I was really hoping, it's like, oh, maybe he won't catch something. But then I was like, oh, he's rapid. He catches everything.
I was gonna say, what's that? Somebody listening to what you're saying? I don't know. I probably need to do a little bit of that, more of that to myself. To be fair, I'm just picturing like Vel'Koz walking up to a horse, grabbing the reins, and being like, "Nah, dog,
well, let's
not
put it this way. LA is so strong they can do that. It doesn't matter. They're picking a crocodile up by whatever he has, his teeth, and just throwing him around. He can do it to a horse too. Analogy, right? No problem. Thanks for pointing it out.
It would be better if we had like a horse mascot to go along with that,
or a Hecarim in the game.
Yeah, true. Or I guess Alistar's a cow, not a horse.
Yeah, yeah. You don't really put reins on a cow. You do on a bull, though.
Do you?
Well, what do you put on a bull? Oh no, you put that. Never mind. Never mind. That goes in an inappropriate place. I don't want to talk about him.
Shoot. Okay. Well, back to League of Legends here. Now that we're done with our farm animals discussion, nice rotations around the map. Take down both second-tier turrets there by CSU Los Angeles, and now threatening Baron, just wanting to put some havoc down onto the map. They are around here stealing blue buff as well. That will go over to... Oh no, they reset it! You gotta be patient with the blue buff. And now actually we'll be able to take that one down. Panda grabs it away for himself. Pushing down the top lane. Looking to go for the first base turn of the game. Did bottom take any damage? No, it did not. So now all the flash, we've got the nice Agony's Embrace there. But the life form disintegration rate takes another life. Liger Zeros goes down, and now with the minion wave pushing back in. This is going to be the first turret of the game, first base turret of the game, going down 23 minutes. CSU Los Angeles will grab the first inhibitor as well.
And we saw the effectiveness of that Quicksilver Sash by Uptempo. He was actually binded underneath the turret and locked with the Death Ray, but he just Quicksilver Sash out of it. Easy peasy, he's all right. Everyone stays alive on Los Angeles, and now they pick up an inhibitor. May go for Baron, too, because there's really nothing that can stop them at this point. Looks like they're just gonna get the wolves' attention. Jungler.
They can't even kill the wolves because they had their patience reset.
What chance do they have against Baron if they can't kill the wolves? Here we go.
Oh no, Ten of Clubs ulting himself to stealth. Vibe's taking the long way around. He is in the front lines, taking a lot of damage, but they're dealing damage to the support. They're not dealing damage to the carries. Uptempo goes right underneath the turret, takes a lot of damage, flashes away. He is exhausted, but he's still kiting back around. Liger Zeros explodes for a double kill on Gragas. Buys all support items, gets a double kill. Sounds worth it to me.
Very much so. They're also going to get this inner mid lane turret. They can really push anything they want. I could say they go for Baron. They have the wave. It's a cannon wave, too. They could just go for the middle lane inhibitor. It looks like DDM's making his way back, but if he even tries to go in there, he's going to get blown up. So yeah, it's going to be mid lane inhibitor. Turret going down. Mid lane inhibitor as well. Ten of the Clubs is up. He's not going to make a much big of a difference either if he rushes up there with a single target ADC. Like maneuvers, you know what I mean? And there's the mid lane inhibitor going down.
Wow. Yeah, 24.5 minutes in, 2 inhibitors down, and now backing off for Baron. Set in their sights. Not a whole lot to stop them. If you want to just take a look at this ward coverage, let's go on a counting game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up there. Baron down to half HP. I love it when Vel'Koz effects hit Baron because he turns like totally pink. I think Armor of the 5th Age Taric would like that, but Baron goes down 24.5 minutes, and wow, what a strong showing here for CSU Los Angeles.
And I'm really glad you pointed out the words, because I don't know if anyone listened to our last game, our last Friday game. I was complaining pretty much all game about the war coverage, because there was a team that was pushing up there, was getting an advantage and not solidifying it with wards. Los Angeles, they're not doing that. They are solidifying every advantage they have with not only 23 kills, but wards. They have control of the map, ward it. And they are doing that. They're taking advantage of it. They got Baron, they got 2 inhibitors. It's their game to win. Next team fight will more than likely be game.
Man, look at how cool Vel'Koz looks for that Elixir of Brilliance.
Vel'Koz looks awesome.
Elixir of Brilliance was the blue pot previously. I'm not sure what the current one is named.
Elixir of
Sorcery.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the villain in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with all the tentacles. It was like the arch villainous.
Man, I love my Morphin Power. Arch villainous. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Man, I'm just losing nerd cred right and left here.
You know they're remaking that movie?
Are they?
Oh yeah. Quit Club.
Oh my gosh! Lifeform Disintegration Ray out of nowhere, and here comes DarrYen diving deep. He's got Uptempo there for support. 1 kill, 2 kills. We're getting more. A legendary Irelia, and even more legendary. Vibes just hitting the turret. He's like, "Come on, dudes, we gotta kill this." They're gonna take that one down. Third inhibitor's falling there as well. Fate's call. He's like, "Come on, go on to the fountain. Do it, man." Not actually going to make that one happen. Explosive cast knocks DDM back out there. Probably no more kills to be had here, but flash in. DDM's going out with a blaze and going down there as well. And finally out of there, Fox main shields himself up and gets exploded. WakeUpButtercup there to take him down. Witty Clubs gets Death Sentence. Five's not wanting to go on to the fountain just yet. But with Nexus turrets falling at 27 minutes in, Nexus will fall here as well. Wow, finding kills on the fountain. The Nexus falls, and CSU Los Angeles will take a 2-0 victory over CSU Long Beach.
Very decisive victories, too. 2 games in a row. Really looking forward to California State University.